Hello Aquarius, welcome to the channel. My name is Messenger Mel, and this is Into the Eye Tarot. I made a special spread for you guys here. If you are already subscribers, thank you guys so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. And if you're new here, think about subscribing and liking. This is a baby channel. I am learning to walk and talk, so to speak here. But I do have 20 plus experience. So if you guys want some good messages, then go ahead and like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and start. I already pulled your numbers. I used the numerology as well as colors and the tarot to pull messages, okay? So we're going to start over here on my wheel where I have Earth positioned, and this is in the west, okay? This is the I am. And there might be a need for stability in your home environment right now, okay? We're going to go ahead and pull some tarot. On that. Let's go ahead and put it 4. So again, 4 is all about stability, focus, dedication, okay? The energy to complete, right? When you have the Knight of Wands, definitely a need for you to maybe take control in a situation when it has to come with home, okay? There may be somebody at your home that's acting a little irrational, okay? And there may be a need for you to take control of that situation. With the Knight of Wands, we don't attach a number to that. So your advice is also going to be, we're going to pull advice cards. Oh, that's going to drive me nuts, but whatever. We're going to pull some advice cards here in a second, okay? But 4, like I said, so when 4 is flipped, so it's in its negative aspect. This is a lack of, having a lack of humor, being single-minded, disorganized, being a workaholic, okay? So it could be you or somebody in your family that could be acting a little bit irrational, disorganized, being a workaholic, which, being too serious perhaps, and there's a need for you to kind of come in and sort of help that person with their focus, dedication, stability, okay? Being more calm and steady, alright? Let's go ahead and move to the north, okay? This is in your mind. This is all about what you could be thinking about, or possibly work related. So with the 9 there, 9 energy, this is God, this is divine wisdom energy, okay? So you could be thinking about your faith right now, your spirituality. It also holds the energy of charity, okay? Humanitarian, leading by a positive example. It could be touching. You want to lead this person by a positive example. Let's go ahead and pull tarot. You have the 4 of Swords. I mean, if this is related to work right now, I feel like you're just doing your thing, okay? You are, even if you're not a boss, you're holding boss energy, okay? Whether you're an expert, you're just really good at what you do, Aquarius, and you're just not giving a shit what anybody else is saying, okay? If it's related to this, there's also the need maybe to take a step back, think about a plan on how to approach this so you don't approach this problem or situation. So, okay, this is how we're doing it, cutting this, cutting that. There's a need for more tact in this situation, okay? Coming a little bit more gentle. I hear that saying, softly, softly to catch a monkey. So, with the 4, if this is work related, I honestly feel like you guys are on your shit right now, okay? Because you have divine wisdom coming in. So it's like in the zone. Being in the zone in your work. If this hasn't come in yet, Aquarius, this is going to be what happens. Something's going to take over. You're going to be given a project, and you're just going to be going with it in your own freaking zone, not giving a shit what other people think. Okay, so let's go ahead. So you have a 9 on the dice, as well as the 4. It's going to give you a 13. Okay, 13 is a karmic number of, holds the number of laziness. So if a person had been born with a karmic number and had to clear this karma in this lifetime, it's because they benefited on people's hard work in a past life. Okay, and this isn't to say that you're doing that. It's almost to say that there might be a sense of laziness maybe surrounding you, and you guys are in your zone. I know it looks like, okay, well, this person is obviously looking a little but that's not the situation. It's just to be careful about maybe becoming a little bit lazy. I don't think it's about you though. I think it's about others benefiting off your hard work, and you're just like, fuck that. I'm gonna benefit. If somebody's gonna make money off of me, it's going to be me. Okay. So for, again, stability, focus, dedication. Okay, the energy to complete, being determined, having the organization skills to get her done. Okay. Let's go ahead and move over to the east. This is in the position of I want. This is in your subconscious. Okay. I could also do, I have it in the position of creativity. So with 10 holds the energy of 1, which is individual, being an individual, being a leader, being creative, new beginnings. But it also holds the energy, because it has the 0, the Fool with it. It's the magician and the Fool together. This is a cycle about endings and completions, but also new beginnings. Okay, so I don't know whether or not in your creative, or you could just want something to be over so something else can begin again. With creativity, yeah, there's just a need maybe to be more of an individual in your creative aspects. Oh wow, look, Major Arcana, the number 1, we were just talking about you, bro. The Magician. You are the effing magician. You don't have anything to worry about as far as, like, if you have a project right now, Aquarius, and there's something that you're working on, you have all the tools that you need to get it complete, okay? And if you don't see that, take a second to get in your mind and realize that you have all the tools that you need so that you can jump out here and get shit done. Okay, because you have this Major Arcana, which means that on your path in life, you plan for this to happen. This is supposed to happen. All these little other things, that energy is so, fluctuate. This is meant to happen. This, in your soul, this magician, this wanting to create something, okay? Knowing that you have the ability, knowing that you have the power, okay? Not giving an F what other people think. And for some of you, if you guys are having a problem with saying no, the book, The Subtle Art of Giving No Fs, is super helpful, okay? And the more and more you practice saying no to things that you actually really truly do not want to do, because at first, if you're a nice person, you feel guilty. You feel some type of way, but it gets easier, and then you don't feel guilty, and you come into your power, and you're like, yeah, this is my time. Why should I feel bad if I don't want to do that? You know what I mean? I mean, there is a way of doing it where you don't hurt people's feelings. I mean, people's feelings might just get hurt either way, but you're not responsible for other people's feelings if you're being true to yourself. So, okay, let's go ahead and add 1. So the Magician, I like the Magician. Okay, 11. So this is in numerology, 11, 22, 33 are all called master numbers, so we don't add them together, but they do still hold those energies. So like, say we were going to be a 1 plus 1, right? 2. It would hold the energy of 2, which is balance, cooperation, partnership, being the peacemaker, very charming, charismatic, and you have that, okay, for any kind of creative things. If you're going out there and you're having to meet people and things like that, 2 is going to be helping you, okay? Keep harmony, keep peace. If it has to do with this situation, okay? Any situation that touches your life right now, whether it's career, family, love, that's going to help. But it's not just the 2, okay? Like here, you have the 2 down here. Let's go ahead and write that down because I had to erase it a second ago. But it's double 1, so it's about leadership, okay? It's about coming into that balance, but also staying in your own independent self, uniqueness, your own vision, your own creation, okay? You are the leader here. You are the one that is going to open. Look, if you take the 11 and add a top and a little knob, it becomes a doorway. Okay, the 11 is the threshold. You hold all the power and all the keys to get through that threshold. This is your creation. This is your life, right? So 11s, they call this a psychic number. You could be being led intuitively right now. If so, trust your intuition, especially when it comes to money situations, because the Magician can dictate that things are going to work out. Say you made financial investments and that it's going to work out. But with all these swords, or excuse me, with the sword and the Knight of Wands, The Knight of Wands is like cutting through fog to see something clearly, okay? The Four of Swords is about sitting and waiting to see what transpires before making an action, okay? So everything's going to work out if you will just take a second in a situation, any situation where you feel like you just can't see through, just take a second because the fog is going to be clearing. You are going to be seeing what needs to be done, and you're going to be getting that shit done, okay? But there is just that little bit of a warning of like anything that's to do with investing financially. It is about letting, there is just waiting a second, okay? Just a second. It's going to benefit you guys somehow. So 11, with 11s, when people are born with the 11 life path, these people walk a fine line between glory and self-destruction, right? These people have spiritual knowledge. There could be a need for you to walk that fine line between glory and self-destruction. Okay, maybe staying humble, not getting, too caught up, bringing it back down to reality, grounding yourself in any situation, okay? So let's go ahead and move down to your emotions, where you guys already have the two, when you're talking about it, cooperation, balance, harmony. You could be feeling very in your relationships, because this is not only to do with love, but this is also just how you're feeling in general, okay? We will be doing a love spread after this little spread. It is the first spread that I ever learned and ever did, and I was a teenager, so yeah. Let's go ahead and see what you guys got for. Okay, the Six of Wands, nice, because this is all about victory. Look at this person sitting on their horse. All that yellow, self-illumination, okay? And this horse, this is all on the back of growth. You've grown, and you're receiving your accolades, you're feeling very good, okay? You have a lot of people, if it's romantic, you have a lot of people that are interested in you, Aquarius, okay? I don't know whether you see it or whether you don't, because you might be too focused. You're not giving an F right now what people are thinking, because you're kind of securing the bag. I feel like you guys are standing on business. Or if you're not, maybe you just don't notice some of these people, or maybe you do, Aquarius. Maybe you're like, I'm not oblivious. Let's go ahead and add that. 6. This is going to give you an 8. Okay, 8. 8's all about karma, wealth, abundance, generosity towards others, personal power and authority. When it's flipped, it can be talking about somebody who's domineering, okay, who's greedy, tactless, maybe has a superiority complex. I don't think that that's the case for you guys, with you guys coming out looking so freaking victorious over here, okay? I just think you have a lot of people who are interested, and it might take a step back for you to let the fog clear to see who's actually worth your time, almost, I feel like. You have time. You don't need to rush into anything if you don't want to, of course, Aquarius, with anything in your life, no matter what. You always have choice. But with 5 being your center number, let me go ahead and throw that up here. Aquarius, I don't know if, I think you guys were the first one to get the bell last month. I'm pretty freaking sure. So I got this little bell. Look at it. It said ring for something else right here. I had to white out because I don't know how YouTube be, and I put a little D there so that it could turn into a P. So yeah, I have this, and whenever I see the need for it, whenever there's a vitamin D deficiency or a vitamin P, depending on what it is, we're going to ring the bell. So just a little warning for you guys. I hope you guys have some healthy, good, sensual experience. Okay, let's see. What else is 5? Freedom. Transition. Okay, this is the ability to transition. I already said personal freedom. This is lessons through experience. When it's flipped, it can be talking about being irresponsible or rash. Fearing change rather than, it's like a fine line with 5. It's like too much excitement, too much adrenaline, where you could die. Like, you know what I mean? Like the people that like, yeah, I'm going to go jump off this cliff and see what happens. You know what I mean? They might die. They don't give an F. they want to experience that. The fives are like that. But there's like a need to, you know, not go jump off that effing cliff before you make sure your parachute's working right. Maybe, like, do some safety checks, okay? Let's be smart about it. You know, so there could be a need for you to step in, whether it's you or whether it's somebody else in your life that's just doing this, okay? With fives, though, for you, you might have a need to go and experience, like I said, we rang the bell, you know, some little brown chicken, brown cow, get it? But also just maybe going on a little trip, taking yourself out on a date, go eat some yummy food that you love, go feel some, you know, I don't know, feel some clothes. Go get a massage, go swimming. I know it's getting kind of cold, but yeah, I don't know, there's a need for you to go out there. And just be careful about people being too rash and irresponsible in your energies this month. And then also you too being too irresponsible and rash, especially I feel like with some kind of investment. I'm just getting that, okay? I mean, it could be money related, it could be love related, it could be any freaking kind of thing that you are investing time, energy into, okay? So you will know, my Aquariuses. There's so many of you guys out there. Your girl does her best to get the messages she can with so many of you guys out there. Let's pull some advice. Let's start over here in the west. I might have to start somewhere else because I don't see you. I feel like I just organized. You know how you can organize and then it's flipped. That's why. Okay. Go ahead and pull some advice. So this is anything to do with your family, family related. Aw, what a little baby seal. Okay, it says guidance. It says, I willingly turn to my elders for guidance and respect the wisdom they share with me. It's that sort of wisdom that can really teach me something, because wisdom like that is only earned when someone makes a mistake. So maybe I can be wise enough to ask their opinion and not go through the trouble of screwing up. Karmic shortcuts are cool. So there might be a need for you to go to somebody who's older. And if you don't have people like that in your life, you might have a friend that just, you know, that you see as very wise, and that one person that you go to in your friend group that just seems to know what to freaking do. They're very wise. So let's go ahead and pull advice to do with any kind of career related things. This one wants to come out. Energy. It says, I am a channel for infinite supply of energy that flows through the universe. When I'm feeling cranky, discouraged, or worn out from this only Tuesday and already a nightmare, I get swept up in a golden cyclone of magical, glittery, vibrant AF dust and suddenly become the reigning champ of tirelessness. Hell yeah, victory lap. So also, there might be a need for you to get more energy. It's funny because it's like coming out with the 13 and this person is resting. Maybe you guys feel like not very inspired. I think there's some inspiration going to be coming in some way, somehow, or you're just going to be like, F it, I'm doing my own thing. Let's go ahead and pull some advice in career. So with your creative pursuits, woo, we're not taking all those, but we're going to take this. Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, there's only 2. And this is considered like a major arcana for these little cards, so let's go ahead and read that. It says, improvisation. Guess what, kids? Mistakes aren't screw-ups, they're gifts. Why? Because they're ideas you didn't have to think of, aka freebies. When one shows up, you get to experience the pure joy of spontaneously reacting rather than meticulously planning. A freewheeling, improvisation-loving jazz prodigy lives within you, and they're giving you the green light to intuitively jam your way through whatever accidental notes show up in your work. They also probably wear black turtlenecks and barrettes and say, yeah, man, and 4 out whenever you do something. But honestly, that's more distracting than helpful. They'll work on it. Whoa, I don't know how I accidentally knocked the crap out of that. Let's go ahead and put that back on there. Okay, and then rough drafts. It says, I honor the beauty of rough drafts, first stabs, messy trials and errors. Nothing gets finished unless it gets started, and everything has to start somewhere. So forget dodging my first sentence, brushstroke, embroidered doodle. I'll give scrutiny a day off so I can go nuts on completely completing version 1. That's the new move. Ta-da. Sorry, it's so weird. There's all these, like, you know, where the writer kind of intervened, but sometimes I just want to cut to the chase. But yeah, so rough drafts. So just give, you know, don't scrutinize yourself. Just let it ride. Let it ride, Aquarius. Let's grab some advice down here, and another major arcana for your feelings. So cleansing. It says, feeling bogged down by the weight of 1,000 thoughts, feelings, boxes of mystery objects lurking in your closet? Consider this a prescription to clean house, mentally, physically, literally, figuratively, of anything else that implies. It's hard to make room for new connections and experiences when every bit of your emotional space is cluttered with psychic bric-a-brac. So enjoy a major guilt-free flush out. So yeah, there might be a need to, like, clean some stuff. Especially with all this four energy. That wasn't a 6 again. I don't know. It's funny though, because it turned from a 4 to a 6, so it's almost like going from focus into joy that's coming for you guys. As long as you can focus, organize, concentrate, stay in the zone. This was some main advice for you guys. It says, I respect and honor my current work. It is an important step in the staircase to my vision. It says, everything that you do, do it so you feel it. Do it with pride and honor. If you sling hot dogs on the corner, sling the hell out of those hot dogs with extra sauerkraut and mustard. If you clean out porta potties at music festivals, make those buckets shine like world-class diamonds. The happiest of hippies awaits your masterpiece. Your work currently supports your life and helps put food on the table. Be thankful for the foundation you have as you work towards the next step in your freedom quest. You cannot launch a rocket without a launch pad. Beautiful. Honoring where we're at, honoring the journey. One day you'll look back, Aquarius, and you'll wonder how you made it through. I know I did. I know I still do. But okay, so stay tuned. We're going to do a little bit of a love reading. It is the first spread that I learned. I do it with a regular set of cards. So we'll see you in a second. Okay, Aquarius, we're back. So this is the first spread that I would do as a teen at parties. Well, we were all getting, well, you know, you were a teen at party once before. So go ahead, and how it works is you're going to think about the person that you like, right? Your crush, the person you like. You would tap their name in. Go ahead, and you guys can pause and think about that, and we will get started. It can be quite a lot. It's a lot of little piles and flipping. If you want to fast forward to the part where you see me putting down the cards, then you guys go ahead and do that. Meanwhile, I will get started. If you guys like the way I read, or you just think that it's really out there, it's because probably it is. I create all kinds of different spreads. I have 2 in the makings. One is going to be like a rainbow, and I'm going to get more dice. I'm just going to have to figure out how to make, I mean, I kind of know with resin how to make the dice. It's getting the colors right to where I like them enough under the black light, basically. So, but yeah, if you guys want to like and subscribe so you can come back when I have that. And I might start doing just straight up into the eyes on people that you guys like. So with the spread, there are certain cards that I'm looking for in particular. I'm looking for you, your heart, them, their heart. And we will see what is left in between. I used to do this at parties, right? Just, it was fun. And then everybody would start like lining up and then getting it, and then it became like this thing where I was like, okay, guys, I just want to do this a couple times now. I'm doing that. This is not what I wanted my night to be. So. I have a bit more to go. I'm glad we're getting rid of all of those cards. Okay, let me stop my bed. Okay. I guess that is a lot. Alright, one more, and then we can start. Let's see what is between you guys right now. Whatever person that you tapped in, that's your heart. We're going to stop. Alright. Yes, go. Get rid of all these problems. Okay. You have their heart. Your hearts are together. Ooh. 8 of spades between you and your heart, knowing what you want. Okay, you guys are together. Whether you're in a relationship or where you guys are just friends right now, I feel like you guys like each other. If this is your crush, you guys are crushing each other. They know what they want. It's you that you don't know what you want, because there's this, you might not know what you want right now, Aquarius, because there's this 8 of spades in the way. It's like a fear with spades. Spades are always, it can come up as lies, they can come up as fears with the 8. This is past stuff maybe that's coming up, and I don't know whether it has to do with this person or not. Let me be nosy. Or if it's just past experiences have made you a little bit jaded towards relationships. Could be. But I mean, you guys care about each other. Look again. Oh, the Knight of Wands. Maybe it's the way that this person is coming towards you. Or, okay, it's either you want to rush in and you're a little bit afraid to do that towards this person, Aquarius. Or they're wanting to rush in towards you and they're a little bit, or they have. So, okay, they're going to rush in towards you, or if they have, this is kind of put you in like a little bit like, ooh. I mean, you do feel this person. You do like them. I mean, for some of you guys, for a lot of you guys, you are with them. There's something going on. So if you guys are in a relationship, I mean, you guys are doing good. This problem could have nothing at all to do with them. You know what I mean? This could just be something right now going on between you and your heart. It has nothing to do, related to them at all. It could. And for those of you that this person has rushed in and it just kind of spooked you a bit. But I mean, you like them and they like you, so. Yeah, let's put some advice real quick for the situation. I'll go ahead and pull these cards. And I want to do an angel card as well. So advice for the situation for Aquarius. I got 2. It says, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And it says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So for some of you that are single and just don't see this person coming at all, I mean, you tapped in the name, right? So this crush is feeling you too. They might be coming towards you. Stay optimistic. Let go of expectations and about how this is going to look and turn out. I mean, I feel like when you do that anyways, I mean, it's not bad to plan for the future with somebody, right? But when you set too many permanent expectations, then you can lead yourself to become disappointed. It's almost like you're setting yourself up for failure, setting them up for failure. Just let go of expectations. I mean, do you like this person? Do you see that you guys can build something together? You know what I mean? Do you guys get through fighting well? How would you handle those situations? Are your values matching? These are kind of the questions you should ask yourself. I used to make a joke whenever I was working with all these younger girls, right? And they would be like, they'd have this list of things that they wanted. And they'd be like, I want him to be strong and all these superficial things. And I'm just over here like, yeah, does he have good credit? Can we build a future? You know what I mean? So maybe there's something about you guys growing up and your list is changing. That shit is morphing, right? Getting some upgrades on your wants and needs. Okay, Aquarius, I love you guys. I will see you next month. Stay safe out there. Bye.